All or nothing. We gotta pass our $20,000 right now. If we do, we may see 50. We may see 100. We may see $1 million Bitcoin. Let's go! Whoa, that was real laggy.
Would you rather live in peace as Mr. Nobody or go down for all times in a blaze of glory?
Never fade away.
Yo. So this section is called GPU mining profits as of today. And today's date is December 13th of 2020. And the price of Ethereum is about $591.15. Now, last week, the price of Ethereum was $595.68. And if I go ahead and pull up the difficulty chart, so checking out the difficulty chart, we're right around 3,597.999 terahashes. Just to break this down real quickly, these are, of course, the GPUs. This is the MSRP. This is what the GPUs are mining, which is Ethereum. This is the hash rate you're getting, the wattage, the efficiency, which is the hash rate divided by the wattage. This is how much you're making profit per day before electricity last week. And this is what you're making your profit per day this week before electricity. And where I live in the US, I do pay about 10 cents per kilowatt hours. And this is basically how much I'm making a day after electricity. And it looks like the percentage change from last week to this week is about 10 to 12%, which is pretty good. I'm going to go ahead and now go over the most popular GPUs. So for the AMD side, for the 570, 580s, you should be getting around 30 mega hashes, pulling around 90 watts. So before electricity, as of today, you should be making around $1.09. Now for the 5600 XTs, you should be getting around 41 mega hashes, pulling around 120 watts. So you should be earning around $1.50 a day before electricity. So for the 5700 XTs, you should be getting around 56 mega hashes, pulling around 140 watts. So you should be making around $2.05 a day before electricity. And then of course, for the Radeon 7, you should be getting around 90 mega hashes, pulling around 210 watts. So you should be hitting around $3.30 a day before electricity. Now jumping on to the NVIDIA side, for the 1660 Super, you should be getting around 30 mega hashes, pulling around 90 watts. So you should be earning around $1.10 a day before electricity. And then of course, for the RTX cards, starting with the RTX 3060 Ti, you should be getting around 62 mega hashes, pulling around 130 watts. So you should be getting around $2.28 a day before electricity. And for the RTX 3080, you should be getting around 100 mega hashes, pulling around 222 watts. So you should be earning around $3.67 a day before electricity. And I did change the RTX 3090 numbers around because there are a little bit more efficient numbers. So you should be getting now around 104 mega hashes, pulling around 285 watts. So you should be earning about $3.81 a day before electricity. So I do want to mention that I did add an additional section on my chart. I did want to go over the overclock settings I use, and I'll go ahead and update the overclock settings every week by either grabbing numbers from other people or fine-tuning it myself. But if I scroll down a little bit, these are the GPUs and the overclock settings I have so far. So if you do want the NVIDIA GPUs, these are basically all my overclock settings, except for the RTX 3090. This is from someone else, but these were the figures he was getting. Okay, so on this side, this is the AMD side. And of course, this is the core, the MEM, and the voltage that I set for my AMD GPUs. And another new graphics card I wanted to add as well, and I'll add this next week going forward, is the RX 6900 XT. And it's pretty much similar to the RX 6800 XT that what I have seen, except for the cost, of course. So the MSRP is $1,000. Mining Ethereum, you should be getting around 64 mega hashes, pulling around 170 watts. So your efficiency is about 37.65%. And as of today, you should be making around $2.34 before electricity. But overall, it looks like our profits did go up. It did increase by about 10 to 12%. And more than likely, it's because of the 4 gigabyte GPUs that are being turned off because of the DAC size. But let me know your thoughts. So really quickly, if you did want to check out the whole chart, if you check out my Discord, all the way on the bottom, you'll see weekly mining payout Excels, and it'll be right here called daily GPU profits. Now, I do want to mention that before you can even have access to this, make sure you click on rules and make sure you click on this green check mark, because without clicking this, you won't have access to the full Discord. Let's definitely check that out. All or nothing. We got to pass our $20,000 right now. If we do, we may see 50. We may see 100. We may see $1 million Bitcoin. Let's go! Whoa, that was real laggy. What miner software do I use? So right now I'm using Phoenix Miner. If you're mining Ethereum, the wallet I use is Mew, which is my Ether wallet. Oh, not Mew, the Pokemon, but my Ether wallet. I'll be honest, when it comes to crypto, what really pushes the price up and down is really the news. So usually if good news happens, then of course the price of Bitcoin will go up. And then if any bad news happens with Bitcoin, then the price of Bitcoin will go down. And then of course all the altcoins will follow. And then of course on the altcoin side is whatever their news is as well. So if there's good news about their coin, their prices typically go up, and vice versa. If there's bad news about their coin, their prices go down. Like for example, every time there's a hack on any type of coin, their prices usually go down. It has nothing to do with the charts. It's because of the hack. And then again, digital gold, Bitcoin, is it really the charts? Or is it the news that's pushing the price up? Think about it. But yeah, long-term holder, not a day trader. Is it worth to get a 3060 Ti instead of an RX 5700 XT? I'll be honest, it may be best to wait until stock is available, because you know they say stock will be available after January and get them MSRP. Oh, but when it comes to PSUs, I always recommend just get a good brand. I just recommend getting a good brand because it's just been proven. Getting just a good brand PSU will just be worth it instead of getting like those Chinese brand PSUs that you can get like on eBay. So just get like an EVGA, Corsair, Thermal Take. There are a bunch of good ones, but just get a good brand name one for the PSUs. This is never go bronze, go gold, and you can go platinum. That's true. I mean, you don't want to say never, because some people will go bronze just to power up their motherboard and then just the one GPU, and then they'll use the server PSU to power up everything. If you do that, then that's okay, because you don't need a strong PSU. But if you're planning to use the PSU for all your cards, then yes, definitely recommend go gold or higher. What I recommend is if you get a mining rig stable and like perfect, do not touch it. Like, do not touch it at all. I made the mistake several times where I had a rig like perfect. Then one day I decided to do a quick update on the miner. The hash rate dropped and then the wattage went up a little bit per card. And I was like, I'm so dumb. I should have never touched it at all. So that's why I learned if it runs perfectly, just don't touch it. Like, who cares if there's an update for a miner program? If it runs perfectly, the update shouldn't help it because it already runs perfectly. So unless for sure the update will help it, but if it doesn't help it, don't update it. Just keep running it, because that was the mistake I did. Just for real. If it ain't broken, don't fix it. Definitely. Auto switching is all about, you know, mining the best coin and switching it to BTC. So your main bet is BTC. So if BTC goes up, then more than likely you will make more money than just direct mining. But vice versa, if BTC goes down, then you could have just made more money just mining ETH. But then again, the problem is when it comes to the auto switching, it shouldn't auto switch, because right now Ethereum should always be number one as of right now. The last time I checked for the past, you know, couple weeks, I mean, then again, there were like 1 or 2 coins that were up there, but those are all flukes. They were only up there for like a couple hours, and if you check like 3 hours later, those coins weren't at the top anymore. So, you know, if I pull up like what to mine, usually it's Ethereum on top. Like, for example, right now it's saying this coin is on top. Tent? I never heard of Tent. Who's mining this coin? That's what I'm saying. Like, even though it shows this up top, it's probably only going to be up top for like 1 day, less than 1 day, couple hours. But eventually it's going to be Ethereum again. So when it comes to these auto switching, it shouldn't be auto switching. You should just keep mining Ethereum. But then again, let's say Ethereum is not profitable, and then yes, the auto switching could be more profitable, because when it comes to Nvidia cards, even though Ethereum's number one, with the Nvidia cards, you do have the ability to mine all these other coins. Let's just say there's a time where Ethereum's not going to be the most profitable, where it could be, like, you know, like 2 years ago, it was usually Grin or Beam coin with the Nvidia cards. So during those times, then yes, auto switching more than likely would have been more profitable because, you know, you would have mined Green or Beam coin instead of Ethereum, which would have made you more Bitcoin in the end, which in the end would have made you more money. So it just depends. It just all depends on, you know, the market. Grill Masters, I like it. I don't know the benefits from mining directly though. Oh, right. So the thing is, if you mine directly, you can sell at your own time. The main thing is the fees are less. So if you're trying to cut the fees lower, then ideally you want to direct mine. There are still few coins that can be mined with 4 gigabytes after fork, right? I believe it's ETC, right? Yeah, it's either ETC, Ravencoin, or Beam. So these are pretty much it. I don't know what the heck is Dubai coin. Maybe this is profitable. Or Haven Protocol. Maybe this is good. I don't know. But the only coins I know is, you know, Beam, Raven, and ETC. So these are what I would mine. But maybe these other ones up here. I don't know. But yeah, don't buy 4 gigabyte cards. Or it may just be best to retire them. But again, it's still profitable a little bit. So you're making what, 33 cents a day after electricity? Well, let's say if you could mine Ethereum. Dang, 81 cents a day. It's a big difference compared to, you know, 33 cents. I don't have any 4 gigabyte cards, so I can't really check anymore. Since after I set up Phoenix Miner, everything I mine will go to my wallet instantly. Sort of. So what you want to do is check the pool side and make sure, you know, it's reading on the pool side. And then now the pool will pay out at certain times. So it's depending on when the pool pays out. Right. It's not instant. It's whenever the pool pays you out. Do you have to reflash the GPUs to mine, or can you use them right out of the box? So it depends. Now, some GPUs you do not need to BIOS mod. Basically, all the NVIDIA cards you do not need to BIOS mod. Well, you can't BIOS mod them. But for the AMD cards, you pretty much have to BIOS mod if you want to get the best hash rates, except for the Radeon 7. So ideally, NVIDIA will be a lot easier, but the price is a lot more expensive compared to AMD. But according to the newer GPUs, it looks like the RTX cards are actually going to be better and cheaper now. And then last but not least, I'll be right back. My dog! Favorite treat. Yum, yum, yum. I just gave her a treat. Hey. Hey, chat. Hey, chat. So this is my dog. It's a beagle, and her name is Ruby. And if you check out my YouTube logo, this is the logo. But this is my dog. Hey, chat. She said that was a good snack. She was looking into your soul. Bye, ciao. Okay, so thanks for everyone who stopped by. I had a blast, and hopefully you guys had fun as well. And I do stream live on Twitch at twitch.tv/thelifeofaminer every Sunday 2:30 p.m. US Eastern Time. But before I leave, let's throw some effects. Let's throw a crazy outline. Let's do a barrel roll. And let's throw some punches. But of course, go out there, keep grinding. Life of the Miner